Watch how quickly this gas station situation spirals out of control.
Can you roll the cameras back, please? We came into the store with the candy that she got in her hand. The kids had the candy in their hand. All the kids.
Stop.
We came into the store.
Everybody get quiet, but let's go outside to talk, okay?
You want me to apologize to Brittany's face?
Sure.
We came to the store. Our kids had when we came in.
I can't understand any of you guys.
We came into the store with our kids, okay? Our kids had this when we came into the store. He said our kids stood right here, opened the candy, and ate it.
Okay.
They're big before, but they came in with that.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal. We'll
To him, it is, because he tried to call the police when he don't even have the candy in here.
I believe you.
But he needs to apologize to our kids, trying to say that they stole the candy and that they opened it and that they ate it.
Okay, all right.
And we spent cash. And then he gonna sit there and tell us that because we didn't have EBT, we supposed to leave. We got cash.
We'll get it figured out, okay?
Rule number 1 when you have children, okay? Do not under any circumstance generally allow them to bring in things from outside, specifically into locations where they have similar things, okay? Like, so for example, you're walking into Walmart. Don't allow them to bring a toy into Walmart, all right? If they have what looks to be super colorful gas station candy, maybe you shouldn't allow them to walk into a gas station with super colorful gas station candy. This whole situation could have just been fixed with some basic common sense.
Not that big of a deal. It's just blow pop.
Camera recording. They can find
All right.
Listen. Here's what's going to happen, right? We're all going to go outside together.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a conversation about everything
That's
that happened.
it. We'll get it squared
We're not
away.
going to sit in here where we're
Stop
all going to
touching.
go back and forth. He's going to check this guy out. This guy's waiting to leave.
Stop.
We're not going to hold him in. I do.
We told him to go next door. We cared too.
So they've told
We told him to go next door. We cared too.
This is a disgusting attitude she has, man.
We'll talk to you guys outside.
If they don't leave the store,
I don't care.
if they don't leave the store,
We'll talk to you
I'm going to arrest you all.
outside. We'll talk to you outside.
If you don't leave the store, I'm going to arrest you for trespass.
That's why we like talking to women, dudes. For real. Like y'all just. I don't give a. Okay, shut up.
Now it makes sense why there's not a single man in sight here. Where are legitimately the dads of all these children here? All right. And it looks like she's pregnant again. I'm just going to be honest here. Based off of what she just said, it screams the exact reason why not a single man has stuck around.
We can handle everything outside like adults, and then we can figure everything out instead of yelling and screaming.
Shut up.
I know, and then we're going to get through everything. I just need him to be able to check that. That guy needs to be able to leave. You know what I mean? Hey, relax now.
No, you relax. We was
Relax.
because evidently you don't get what coming from. So
real,
you relax.
Look at her attitude. Jeez, guys.
Because you got irritated. You relax.
I'm not. I don't doubt that. Listen, I don't doubt that.
We got money in our
They'll take you to jail for disorderly conduct in about
I'm
10
down.
seconds. You are. You're yelling and cussing. So you're going to hush. I'm explaining.
It don't
You're
matter.
gonna go
She's
to jail.
pregnant and you walking up on her.
It seems like she's always pregnant, bro.
You're going to go to jail. Now, here's the deal. I want to know everything that happened.
I feel threatened.
I'll relax. I want to know everything that happened here.
Okay, but you gotta show respect.
I want to know everything that happened. But I'm not going to yell and scream in the store.
That's fine, but don't walk up on
So
us
start
because
at the
if we walk up on y'all, then
beginning.
y'all would feel threatened.
Start at
So
the
don't walk up
beginning
on me.
and tell me what
We walked
happened.
into the store.
Okay.
The children already had the candy in their hand. Okay.
From out here?
Yes. Because
Okay.
there's a store over there.
Okay,
The children
good.
already had the candy in their hand.
Okay.
We proceeded to pay for our stuff. He wanted
Okay.
to wait until we leave out the store and say, "Oh, the children with the candy." So we like, what candy? They already paid
that
for
came
that.
from
That
there.
candy, yes.
Okay.
They already had the candy.
right.
He said the kids opened the candy and ate it in the aisle. How?
But it came from that
But
store.
it came from the store over
Okay.
there. He's like, oh,
I'm
I can
gonna
run
walk
it back on
over
the
there.
camera. I can run it back on the
Miss-
I'm going
camera.
to walk
Understanding.
over there and just
Calm
check to
down.
make sure that they bought it there, and then I'll be right back.
I'm trying to
You get what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
That's why
guys.
I'm trying to tell everybody to bring it down.
Huh?
I'm going to go over
You're
here.
not saying that I'm yelling.
I'm going to
talking
go
so
over
you can hear
here.
me, right?
I definitely can hear you.
Okay.
I'm
Definitely.
going to go over here,
Because you're yelling.
and I'm going to see if that you guys bought the candy from
I mean,
there.
I didn't buy it from there. I think
No,
my
that's
friend
fine.
here had it.
That's fine. There's a bunch of kids here, so I'm going to walk over there, and then I'll come back. Okay?
Who can tell you Z?
That's what I just told her I'm going to go do.
Go ask Z. Z know my
Jeez.
kids.
Good Lord.
Bro, why are you speaking like this?
There's a couple ladies here, had a bunch of little kids.
Yes, sir.
Did they just buy some candy here from you?
A little boy.
Yeah, one little boy in a white t-shirt.
We're in Florida.
Bought this. He bought a bubble gum. The little boy bought a bubble gum and he bought this candy.
Perfect. Thank you. How many of those were bought? Do you know? One of those was bought, and then a bubble gum, and then there was some other little kids with them too.
No.
Okay, so it was just that one.
Because there are two.
Perfect. Thank you.
Still?
Red,
All
blue.
right. So he said that they bought one of the bubble things
No, we
and
bought
bubble
two.
gum. So I just asked.
We bought
So
two.
I'm just going to double check and make sure his camera doesn't show something different,
Go
and
ahead.
then we're going to move forward with here, and we'll get everybody out of here.
You're gonna apologize.
Okay.
That's all we
You
want.
wanna apologize?
Well, I can't make him apologize to you. So, like,
Another day. Trespass. Take us to jail. We don't care.
okay.
Okay,
well,
cool.
That's
Cool
easy.
thing. Right.
All right, here's the deal. Hey, buddy.
If you make me a cop tomorrow, I'm arresting everybody, bro. Off the top. I just want you guys to know this here. Don't ever put me in power. I'll be a bad guy. I'm telling you. I'm taking you to jail. I don't know. I'll make something up.
Where you at?
I'm a bad guy. Trust me. Don't put me in power.
All right. The neighbor over here sold him candy.
No, that's fine. They buy from there. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I had the candy there to so many. They're playing with that and try to walk with the some candy of that too. And I stop it. Okay, please, minor, put it back.
Okay.
After whatever is yours, you take it. You buy two candy, take the two candy. Why I'm telling that's the happened.
Okay.
After that, the reason for not a candy because one lady, she was my neighbor the next time on that plaza. She tried to fight with my wife on kids. One night I called for them and I leave this place because I can leave this environment the last year.
Yeah.
She doesn't come my store like openly like. She
Yeah.
came in today with this situation making it crowded. That's the happened. There's nothing wrong with the candy because it's very simple. If he doesn't take it, that's fine. I just tell them, okay, this is your, go ahead, it's fine. That's why I say that took mine as a bet.
Gotcha.
That is the point.
Okay. You just wanted to leave. That's it.
No, I want to trespass too. I need a paper too.
Okay.
And you see
Decided to throw all of that
all
stuff.
of the from the counter and
They threw it all there. Okay.
Yeah.
You want them trespassed? The adults trespassed, the two women, or the three women,
three
and that's it.
women's and all kids. I don't like
Okay.
to let them come in my store.
Okay.
Yes.
Very easy.
Because they came in next time, they make it again happen this situation.
Sure.
So that's what.
He just wants trespasses.
That's
For everybody to be
and we
done.
just want apology. We want apology, but I don't come over. He needs to apologize. I don't come over.
He's not going to
So
apologize.
we're gonna trespass because he accused us of stealing. And we don't.
I think it happens after all of this happened here. Okay, just like be fully aware of how you're acting in public. Who would want you in the store? If I ran this store and this was my overall clientele that acted in the way that they're acting, I would absolutely close down the store in that location. All right, just understand this here. Wherever we are, don't go here.
It's the disturbance and the candy and all that stuff.
We was walking out the door.
Listen, here's the deal. Are you going to give me your names for a trespass warning? Okay, then you need to leave the property now.
We went over there
Listen,
to him.
he wants you trespassed. Are you going to give me your name for the trespass warning or no? Then if you don't vacate the property, you're going to go to jail.
Let's go.
It's supposed to serve and protect, right?
If you don't leave the property, I appreciate your opinion. You're about to go to jail. You need to walk. That's fine. I'll be a bad corporal. All right, I'll suck today. I suck. All right. See you
Okay.
later.
Jeez,
So what do we got, yo?
what is
it.
that?
Now she's under arrest.
What happened?
Now she's under arrest.
What happened? What'd you do? I didn't see anything. Did she say something or something? Oh, she walked back onto the property after she started walking
Yeah,
away?
she was trespassed off the property.
Then she walked back on? Oh, she's touching up the vehicles?
Stop. Come here.
Why you want to arrest her?
You're under arrest.
Leave me
Stop.
alone, cause I ain't do shit to you. Why you arresting her? Why is he arresting
Oh, I saw what she did.
Trespass after
No,
warning.
I only got your.
And I'm going to go ahead and get the last word here and act like I'm doing something by photographing the police officer's license plates. That doesn't matter. What do you think that does? Nothing? Oh, okay, I just want to know. Like, what do you think that does for you? Because it doesn't do a single thing.
You were told to stay off the property. You came back onto the property.
He sucked.
Jeez.
You suck. She is
I'm not being,
pregnant.
it's
She
fine.
is pregnant.
25.
She is
I'm not being
pregnant.
So what does that mean? She can't get arrested?
Literally, what
But she is pregnant. Chill. Let her. Stop. The baby. Hold on. I'm trying to calm her down.
Stop using this as an excuse, guys. This is a terrible one.
So what is she going to jail for?
You were told to trespass after warning.
I want to know the property.
All right, come on this. You're going to get more charges. Stop.
Stack the deck, guys.
Stop.
Stack the deck. Maybe she could not get pregnant in jail, bro.
That's fine. You're going to catch all these new charges.
Please.
Have a seat.
Yep. Battery on
Have a
Leo.
seat. That's fine.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
fine.
Get in the car. Okay.
You can do it here.
Oh, we're in Clearwater, Florida. Jeez. Is it a cesspool?
132, 1015.
He came out here wanting to arrest somebody. You just came up here with the energy too.
No.
Look at your attitude.
She went back on the property.
No, she did not. She stood on the road and took a picture of your tag.
It's on body
What are you
camera.
talking about?
North Greenwood Sub.
No,
Yep.
she was not.
There you go.
North Greenwood.
That's right.
Yep. All right.
Jeez, guys.
Yep. All right. Here's the deal. Did we get his info?
I got it.
All right. We're out of here.
So guys, so one of you guys sent this video in for me to check out here, and I want you guys to understand this here. This is going to do nothing but rage bait. It feels like rage bait to me, right? Because I know specifically when it comes down, right, large scale to this type of behavior, this attitude, like how they're speaking, like all of these things here. I don't think large scale that anyone really wants to truthfully be around this type of like activity here, guys. Okay. I don't think so. All right. So now listen, some of the craziest videos that you guys have ever sent me in terms of like people getting arrested always come from like the hood. All right. It is the most interesting, I guess, thing to watch in terms of like from afar, because obviously none of us actually want to be in that scenario or around people who act like that. Do I think that the police officer went there specifically for the sole purpose of arresting someone? No, he gave them multiple chances here. What you're doing is you're screaming at the top of your lungs. If there was a simple mistake, then you could fix a simple mistake, but do it cordially. Lay off some of the overall emotions here, because all you're doing is legitimately accelerating the chance, let's say, that you're going to go to jail. I would have walked in, heard how they're speaking, and immediately arrested them. I don't think the kids should be around that woman or any of those women, because how are they going to be raised, guys? How are they going to actually be other than legitimately copy and paste of the mother and the other two women that were around him? They're going to be nothing more than that. And that is what I preach from the top of the mountains, let's say this year, guys, okay? That type of ideology, that type of mentality, that type of, how you move through life is not really helping you at all. In fact, it is to your detriment. Now, with her being pregnant, okay, I mean, that's a shame, because what's going to end up happening is, right, she's going to raise another one of her, another person that's basically going to fit in very well to the area that they're currently in. But this is not a conducive way to exist, guys. It's not. It just isn't. I don't see any benefit. What's the benefit in acting like this in public? Truthfully, people don't want to be around this. All right. And then the first thing that people are going to say, oh, it's the color of my skin. It's the reason why they don't want to be around me. No, look at how you're acting, dudes. All right. No one wants that. Like I mentally could not be around any of that type of activity, guys. I hear how you speak. I hear how you conduct yourself. And I know immediately exactly that I want to be at least 5 states away from you personally. Okay. Guys, this is a rough one, bro. All right. This is one of these fatigue moments, guys. And it's never, like I've always said, guys, I mean, listen, anytime these type of like black fatigue type of videos or topic or talking points come up, it is not about the color of the skin, guys. Okay. I'm around black people all the time. Right. And none of them act like this. Not a single one. Not a single one. Everyone is basically doing very well for themselves, etc. Right? It is a culture thing, right? And I've also been in like some really odd places in like Alabama, right, where there are white Americans, okay, that are excessively impoverished. They do not act too far off from this, okay. They don't act too far off. They just have a different skin tone. So it's not about specifically the color of the skin. It is more so about the legitimate culture you are embodying, what you were raised around, what you know as true for the most part in your head, I'd say. But this here, if you make me a president, if you make me a police officer, I'm putting all of them in jail. Act like this in public. I dare you. Jail. Definitely.